Hey guys, I'm Ethan. Welcome to another Detonate video. This time around we're going to be stringing up an electric guitar. First off, we're going to get our tools all together. First thing first, I have my string winder and I have my tuner, which is the Super Snark, and I have my strings, which are it's actually a coated 11 gauge to 49 Elixir string. So this is step one. We're going to take off all the strings of the guitar. And to get started, you get your little string winder. Personally, I like to put the tuner on the headstock of the guitar and turn it on. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put your string winder on the peg of the guitar. I like to start from the top of the guitar down, and we're going to go clockwise to loosen the strings. And we're going to loosen them all the way. And then we pull it out, and we just let that rest there. And then on the next step, we're gonna actually take it all the way through on the other side of the guitar. All right, so I got the strings off of the headstock here, and now they're kind of just like floating around right here. You wanna make sure that you hang on to just a little bit of tension, because this is actually what you call a floating bridge, and like a floating saddle. So if there isn't tension here, this part can actually come off. So it's not that it's a bad thing if it comes off, because it probably will. So don't freak out if it does, but actually, I'm going to take it off for just this demonstration. What you need to do is you need to take all of the excess string here, and what I like to do again is I like to clip the strings here, just so that you don't get like the weird coiled parts that were just from up the top of the headstock. So I like to clip those strings so that it just goes right through, a little bit easier, a lot less hassle. Pull it out. Those are your old strings that are rusty and disgusting and need like a tetanus shot sometimes. Keep playing with us. All right, cool. So that's it for taking off strings. So on this part right here, this is probably one of the easier parts. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab, this is the saddle, and I'm gonna actually run all of the strings through the saddle first, and then we're gonna put it on there essentially, and then I'm gonna kind of set it up for tying them through the tuning machines. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna run all of them through the saddle first, just so that you don't have to do it later, because you're gonna be making the same motion like 6 times. And another thing too, if your saddle does fall off, like it just did on mine, if your saddle does fall off, don't freak out. Just know that instead of the grooves right here, like the little holes, instead of going this way with it, you want to make sure that the grooves are aimed toward the neck of the guitar. This is kind of one of the more tedious parts of what we're doing, and it's kind of tough to actually keep them in the little holes here. But when you're tuning up the guitar, you want to make sure that they're in the holes here, because the tension is going to be really tight. So right here, what we're doing is we're going to be running all of the tuning machines. We're running them parallel to the neck of the guitar. So now what you're going to do is you're going to run the string on the inside of each tuning machine, and you're going to go around, and then you're going to go inside the tuning machine, and then over your excess slack, just like that. And then you're gonna tie it just like a knot, and make sure you wanna keep tension with your index finger, or whatever finger you feel comfortable putting there, just so that it winds tight right there. Just like that. And then the next part, you get your string winder, and you're gonna go counterclockwise. So now that I am on this side of the guitar, it just gets a little bit different, just by your position where you're sitting. So you're doing essentially the same thing, making sure that all of your eyelids are going along with the neck, parallel with the neck. So we're gonna go on the inside of the tuning machine, all the way around, just like we did before, but it's just kind of backwards now. So make sure you go over your slack. Through, and then tie it like that. Boom, there it is. And then make sure you hold the tension there with whatever finger is there at the time. Usually it's my middle finger on this side. Cool, so we got the guitar finally all strung up. Now the last step really is to just kind of tune it up to pitch. All right, well, that's it for stringing up an electric guitar. Hope this was helpful. If there's any other questions or concerns, please comment below. And if you guys want to see anything else, just let me know. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later.